Hi, I'm Gayla. After 20 years of climbing the corporate ladder, I took the leap and started my own business to pursue my dream of creating a work-from-anywhere lifestyle. Having the freedom to work from practically anywhere is such a cool feeling. You're in the right place if you're looking for ideas and inspiration to start and grow your own online business. Every week in this podcast, you'll receive practical ideas, hints, tips, and tricks to help you grow your online business where you can leverage your time and you can accomplish more. You too can experience wonderful adventure and freedom as you live life on your own terms. Hi there, and welcome to the Gayla Scrivener Show. I'm glad you're here today because today's show is focused on the importance of building your personal brand to grow your business. Now, I had known for a long time that it is a good idea. No, scratch that. That it is imperative to have your own personal brand. But I waited way too long to act by creating GaylaScrivener.com. Even though I knew I would be better off and be able to scale my business through my personal brand, I had this warped mindset that somehow this personal branding thing really didn't apply to me. I was totally wrong. It applies to me and it applies to you too. And today's show is going to cover why. I really think back then, for at least 5 years of my business, I think what really was stopping me is that I was apprehensive to stick my neck out there and be in the foreground of my business. I like being the behind-the-scenes girl. For heaven's sakes, I created a virtual assistant business to work behind the scenes for my clients. In all of my jobs, in my past corporate career, in some fashion, one way or the other, I was behind the scenes with some sort of supporting role. Sure, I held management positions for much of my career. However, my job had always been working up processes, basically making the cogs run while the head honcho did his or her thing out in the forefront. Back then, the head honcho was the physician or even the brand of the health system I was working for. It was always someone else who was the name and the face of the business. I'm comfortable being behind the scenes. Maybe that's why when I wanted to take that leap from the corporate world to living a work-from-anywhere lifestyle and creating my new career where I didn't have to be location dependent, I chose the vocation of virtual assistant. Assistant typically means behind the scenes. Building a VA business, I learned a great deal over the past 7 years. The biggest thing I learned was practically all service-based businesses would benefit not only creating a personal brand, but also building your personal brand. Let me say that again. Not just creating one, but consistently building that brand. When you do that, the services you offer to help others in exchange for their certificates of appreciation, i.e. money, seem to naturally happen. When you intentionally focus on your personal branding, you find your voice, you communicate better, you serve better. Okay, let me take a moment to define what a personal brand is, just in case you're not sure what I'm talking about. Your personal brand is basically what people are saying about you out there in the world. It's already out there. You're on the internet, whether you like it or not, as an individual. Personal branding is a little bit different. You have complete control over your personal branding. That's how you shape who you are. It's putting you out in front of your business and sharing your thoughts, your beliefs, your teachings, your philosophies, and your expertise. You're basically sharing what you have got rattling around in your head to help solve other people's problems. You build a following through building trust and position yourself as the authority in what you do. What makes you unique in your business, because that's one of the things that we have to figure out in our business. And what makes you unique is the obvious, you. In a personal brand, there's no two of us alike. That's what sets you apart. That's what sets your business apart. It's you. As a business owner, no matter what you do, you are solving other people's problems. In solving people's problems, relationships matter. A part of building relationships is sharing and listening. A relationship is not won overnight. It takes nurturing and care. Okay, I may have veered off just a little bit. So basically, if you consider yourself a solopreneur or have a micro business with just a few team members, I believe you should create and cultivate your personal branding system. The biggest step is to stop hiding behind the name of your business and step out in front of it and give yourself a .com page, just like I did, GaylaScrivener.com. I hid behind the name of Scrivener Solutions for 5 years. I was reluctant to intentionally have the spotlight shown on me. It felt weird. It felt maybe boastful. It felt weird. After all, I'm the behind-the-scenes girl, remember? My comfort level is staying tucked away out of the limelight and just doing the work. I'm an introvert, and although I can step forward into the limelight, it sure does drain me. And I'd prefer one-on-one conversations and working with small groups. And that's how I recharge, with plenty of alone time. So when I left that corporate life for good, I was used to identifying myself with the company name. So I created a company, Scrivener Solutions, and hid behind that name. I was reserved in how I marketed the company. Because of the nature of the industry I chose, the virtual assistant industry, as I landed more clients, the typical tasks that were delegated to Scrivener Solutions became marketing related. Tasks like formatting email campaigns, formatting pre-written blog posts, creating designs for various projects, whether it was an ebook, an infographic, magazine or newsletter. I soon helped with writing content even. Because I was doing more and more marketing tasks for my clients, I was naturally drawn to learn more. I wanted to learn strategies and tactics that would help not only me in growing my business, but also to help my clients. As the behind-the-scenes person for a variety of clients, I get a unique perspective and hands-on knowledge of what's working for one that may work for another. Perspective on being exposed to different programs, different tools, different services, and different resources. Perspective that is very useful to my clients. Because of the hands-on knowledge and perspective about marketing, I have known for a long time that personal branding is important, and it became my belief that everyone who starts or already owns a small business should create and cultivate their personal branding strategy. They need to get a .com page with their name in the URL, but for some reason, even though I believe this to my very core for a very, very long time, how important personal branding truly is, somehow I didn't think it applied to me. I still wanted to be safely hidden behind the name of my company. People in my networking circles would ask my opinion and guidance on what they should do to market their business. After all, it's content marketing tasks that had been what Scrivener Solutions was all about. I had many conversations with folks who are coaches, consultants, speakers, and to them, for the most part, They got it when I'd tell them and talk about personal branding. But there were a fair number of them that were doing what I was doing and hiding behind some sort of business name they created out of thin air. Maybe they were using ABC Coaching or Bottom Line Consultants. I don't know. I just made those two names up just now. But they wanted to do what I was doing and just hide behind a company name because it seemed safer, but they struggled. Some conversations were with folks who were selling something usually through a multi-level marketing company. Now, MLMs sometimes get a bad rap, but there are a lot of nice quality products out there that can be purchased through the MLM model. But the way I see it, if you're selling something like essential oils, nutrition supplements, candles, makeup, whatever, through an MLM, it should be a no-brainer for you that you should create your personal brand, and most don't, or most won't. They should start their very own .com page and start blogging on their journey as to what led them to using whatever MLM product they're using. They should share their experiences with the products that they have. They should even share other personal experiences that form your beliefs and form your excitement on using the stuff. That is, if you're selling an MLM product, go out there and start sharing your personal experiences. Whether it's jewelry, socks, herbs, whatever. The MLM product is a part of your lifestyle, a part of your journey, and others connect with your stories and seek your experience and expertise. The product that you're selling is kind of the ancillary service, the ancillary product that can help your income. It's one revenue stream of many that you have potential for by building your personal brand. What I saw with my MLM friends, instead of doing a .com page for themselves and branding themselves outside of the MLM company and sharing information to help other people solve their problems, they hid behind the MLM company name and felt like they were just pushing products on folks. You see, I would much rather have people coming to me when they are ready, and it makes the sale so much easier than me feeling like I am pushing a product or a service onto somebody when they aren't ready. So personal branding is super important and a way to open up so people get to know you and understand your experiences, and you're helping them. The problem, the way that I see it is harder to make a personal connection with someone through a company name versus a personal name. Building a personal brand, it's personal. It's not about the product. The product can't tell stories. You have the personal experience. You have the stories. Sharing what you know helps other people solve their problems. People get to know you and want more from you. What you have to offer in a way of products or services will make things easier for them. So the natural progression is that when the people make a personal connection, people will want to buy what you have to offer. Now, I saw how those of my clients who were intentionally growing their personal brands were making progress in their businesses. Some of my clients not only had their personal brand website, they also had websites for their LLC business name under, in separate places. With their personal branding process in place, they found themselves almost like celebrities in their niche. People felt like they knew my clients even before they even met them. That trust was bridged. That side effect in their personal branding efforts, it affected their other business under their company name, their company grew. Now, you may not want to be a celebrity in your niche. I hear you. You may think that people don't want to hear from you. I thought that too. I really did. But if you think that no one wants to hear from you, you'd be mistaken. I was totally wrong in my belief that people didn't want to hear from me, so I didn't start my personal branding journey. Even though I'm more comfortable standing in the shadows backstage, even though you may be apprehensive in putting yourself out there and creating your personal brand, it is worth it on so many levels. Those of my clients without personal branding strategies seemed to struggle more. It seemed like they fell flat in making a personal connection. The focus was on the stuff they were selling, not the stories, not getting that true relationship going, not the experiences of how the stuff helped them, and it can help you too. The biggest advantage that we have as small business owners is that we can be personal. We aren't at the same level or even in the same league or the same planet as companies like the Coca-Colas, the Apples, the McDonald's of this world. And thank goodness they have their own league and we're in our own league. I don't want to be like them. With big companies, you feel like you're treated like a number and you're just thrown through the process. There's so much bureaucracy. When you're working with small companies, when you own a small company, you can treat folks like the wonderful individuals they are. So I waited until I was 5 years into my business before I broke out from behind my company's name and created GaylaScrivener.com. Was I nervous? Yes. Do I have regrets? Not really, because I think I needed to go that path. There are times that I wish I would have started it sooner, but I needed to go through that path before I gained the confidence to step out from that behind-the-scenes mindset. So I'm going to encourage you, if you have already started your business and you're hiding behind a business name, what's stopping you from creating your personal brand? Just create your .com page. That's the first step. But a couple of things. I'm going to wrap up the show and ask you to do a couple of things. First, have you downloaded 20 work from anywhere job ideas yet? If you're looking to make a pivot in your life, I encourage you to download that idea list. Each one of those fits rather nicely with personal branding. To get your creative juices flowing for taking that leap from corporate life into doing your own thing, go to GaylaScrivener.com/job list. That's GaylaScrivener.com/job list and download that list. Now, there are tons of other things that you can do and not be location dependent. You may not want to travel like Robert and I do, but you may want to break free in working a corporate life. Download that list. That will get your thoughts flowing. And second thing, I'm asking you to read Russell Brunson's book, Expert Secrets. The underground playbook for creating a mass movement of people who will pay for your advice. Long title, yes. I don't care if you've been in business for a while, have a side gig, or just thinking about starting your own thing. Read the book. Drop me a note on what your thoughts are about it. Now, me being the quiet and reserved individual that I am, I find Russell Brunson a bit over the top in his videos. And you may feel he's a bit over the top too. But get past that. Just read the book. It is a true guidebook, and it's making a lot of things easier for me in growing my business, and I'm implementing those tactics for many of my clients as they're ready for them. So just read the book and drop me a note as to what your take on it is. You can get the book and only pay the shipping by going to GaylaScrivener.com/expert. It is an affiliate link, and I'll just be straightforward with that fact. But you can get the book anywhere. You can get the book off of Amazon if you want to, but I think the free plus shipping is actually a better deal for you. So it's up to you. The 2 links are in the show notes, but one more time, grab the job list by going to GaylaScrivener.com/job list and download your 20 work from anywhere job ideas. And then go to GaylaScrivener.com/expert to get a free plus shipping copy of Expert Secrets. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope that my thoughts had sparked one of 3 motivations in you. 1, you're motivated to start your personal brand today. Or 2, you already have a personal brand but haven't been doing much with it. You have your .com page, but you've never blogged on it, or you haven't blogged on it in a long time. Now you're motivated to start blogging consistently to start growing your following. Or 3, you already have your personal brand and are blogging consistently, and this episode helped you to know that you are definitely going in the right direction. Because sometimes when we're doing the thing, it seems like we're not getting any traction. But just rest assured, you are going in the right direction. And today's show motivated you to step things up and grow your personal brand even bigger. Well, thanks for listening, and until next time, have a fantastic week.